Let's see. Go to announcements. Well, first of all, we're gonna check if we're up on YouTube. Let's see, live. I don't see anything for YouTube yet. Let's see. Home. Oh, there we go. Okay. Looks like we're good here. Testing 1, 2, 3. I don't see anything for YouTube yet. Okay, there we go, there we go. All right, what about Twitch? What about Twitch? Okay, we're gonna be like, at everyone. What do you call it? Multi-streaming? Streaming on YouTube again. Boom. Right? And then Twitch. Twitch, how's Twitch looking? Test, 1, 2, 3. Twitch, how's Twitch looking? Yep, looks pretty good to me. Cool. Cool. Copy paste these links. Boom, boom, boom. Come say hi. All right, send to everybody. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Yo, wow, this is what you're doing instead of the finals? I need a teammate. Yo, what up? Go get a solo dolo. Bishka, hello. I'm happy you're on here. Unfortunately, I'm busy tonight. I'll leave it up. But I'll leave it up just for you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk and jerk. Bish solo queue cash out is killing me, Steven. Well, it is a rite of passage, isn't it? I was playing some solo queue power shift this morning, and getting my titties all tasseled around. Is that even is that a verb? We back on YouTube? Are we back on YouTube? Maybe. Not maybe, definitely, absolutely. We're doing both now. There is a holistic approach we're taking, and you can thank Bishka for that. You can thank Bishka for reminding me that there is a magnificent audience that is waiting to see me streaming on YouTube. By the way, if you don't know, let me see, what the hell, Bishka, I don't know if I'm inadvertently giving him away now. I don't think I am. I mean, the world would have known anyway, and I'm sure there's clues that context clues. Anyhow, but Bishka is none other than the dev behind the Echo Paradox. So go give the Echo Paradox some love. It's a horror game that is about little gray men and sort of interdimensional sort of stuff. If you like that like classic sort of B-movie horror, like what do we call it? The Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Signs, Art Bell vibes, mixed with some other sort of modern. I don't want to give too much away. I feel like if I say any more, I'll give actually some spoilers of how it's not just that, but I'll say it's not just that. Go take a look at it. It's a fun one. I got it on launch, played through it, had a good time. It's a short play, but it's worth the money. It's worth the $9. If you give this man $9, he will give you $9. He'll give you $90 worth of entertainment. So give it a shot. Also, a quick little plug. He took a lot of the soul and spirit and knowledge out of my horror course and other tutorials. I think. I'm not putting words in his mouth. I think, right? Is that right? So this is kind of a shining example of what you could make if you go to what is it? stevenscottday.gumroad.com. And look at all these cool courses for very modest prices. You get dozens of hours of educational material for no-code game dev, and then other such things. Anyways, that's the plug for today. but I'm gonna get to work on some Witch Stories stuff. This is the place, the premier place to be streaming. Yeah, definitely missed you. Oh, hello, everybody. Everybody who, let me see. You know what's kind of funny is I have to see how much of chat is showing up because I just got a restream plugin for OBS, and I want to make sure that chat looks the same here on OBS as it does in browser. What are we looking at? So far, what's kind of crazy, exclusively YouTube comments. Where the hell are my Twitchers at? Where's my Twitch chat at? We need representation. I bought the tutorials, yes sir, and watched all the YouTube videos. You hear that? Every single, I think Vishka even told me he watched every single YouTube video at 0.25x speed 3 times over. Right? Isn't that right? You watched at 0.25x speed, and then you made a playlist of all of my learning resources, and then you fell asleep to it too. And yeah, so that's, you know, these are testimonials for sure. These are real testimonials that are 100% factual. You got me into it. Well, it's an honor. It's an honor to have anything to do with the production of a dope game like Echo Paradox. That was a fun one. That was a jam. Will you be on the finals later tonight, or are you going to be busy the whole day? Let's see. I'm gonna try to get as much done as I possibly can. Right here. I'm gonna try to get as much done as I possibly can. Okay. There's a few little things I kind of have to like fix, but then mostly it's like kind of like a content thing. So there's some kind of new systems that I'm trying to like merge. Today, because I mean it's already, what is it? It's come on iPhone, you piece of shit. It's already January 24th, and I was supposed to ship this update in October last year. So you know, we'll see. I'm gonna try. I love the finals, but yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna try really hard. What else are you using? Your hierarchy is looking slick. So yeah, let's get to it. The hierarchy is let's turn some of this down. The hierarchy is, I think it's called Hierarchy V2. I think that's literally the name of the plugin. Let's see, tools, V hierarchy. V hierarchy is the tool. And I believe it's version 2. Deals ending soon. Yeah. V inspector, V folders, V tabs, V favorites. So they have other sort of things that you can let's see. I'll bring them up right now. Kubacho Lab, I guess, is their name. But here they are. V Hierarchy 2 is what I use. But they have a bunch of other editor extensions that I can't necessarily vouch for. But this one's been really good. I dig it. I've only used it on one project, to be honest. This one. You're good. That obviously takes priority. Oh, definitely. But that's not to say that I don't want to prioritize hopping in a little match or two. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so the things that I wanted to work on today were, there's a couple things. Let's bust out the to-do list, yeah. What the hell is this? Consider view angle to qualify encounter trigger instead of raycast. So oh, that's right, because I was doing that whole thing where your gaze. Right. We'll consider that later. But the thing I want to do is make which prioritize snatching baby, or what do you call it? Like what's the word I'm thinking of that starts with like a P? It's like pursuing. At least is it pursuing like that? Make which prioritize pursuing any baby over the player. right? And so what I mean by that, let me turn off my nightlight. What I mean by that is like vision and other behaviors need to be more dynamic and not just look for player, right? And baby always takes priority, or baby is always priority. Pursue snatching baby over the player, right? Still pursue or chase player if player doesn't have baby, but catching causes curse and nothing slash proposition and nothing else. Okay. Okay, have a good stream, good luck. Thank you. I gotta leave, I'll be back. Right on, thank you. Yeah, I'll catch you later, dude. You still in Japan? I am not, nope. I just got back to Los Angeles. So I went from Japan to Korea, to Japan again, to Malaysia, to Dubai, to Istanbul, then France, and then home. With little pit stops here and there at other countries that I was only at for a very short while. But yeah, the last year of my life was hopping all around. But yeah, most of it was in Japan. I'm home in Los Angeles now. Can't wait to go get the hell out of here again. Can't wait to get the hell out of here. Okay, so make which prioritize pursuing baby. Okay, this makes sense. And then when reaching the baby, not being carried, pick it up and go to nearest. This one's hard. Pick it up and this one's hard. Like disappear if player, or actually as soon as LOS from player breaks. I think that's it. I think that's it. Look at this, got a little Diet Dr. Pepper. Is this a... Well, sometimes I have the Japanese ones. Okay. Let's take a look at the witch. Okay. I'm gonna put the to-do list down here so I could keep an eye. So the first thing is, where is her vision thing? Is it on this? Yeah, right here, vision. So her vision, the way it works is she is literally always only checking if she can see the player. That's a very like explicit and like limited way of checking, of like saying what vision is. And what I want to do is make it so it's a little bit more dynamic. It's more about like, does she see anything? The thing that's frustrating about this is that like, I already have all this logic in here about like, if they're hiding, if they're lost, and there's all this sort of like timer for like you know, kind of when she loses sight of them. So let's add in another state, and we're just gonna see what the get objects in field of view. So this one will actually get things, and then well, it's almost as if I would want to keep this can see object, and then just be checking if there's any babies in view, and if there are babies in view, to like go to a different state. Almost like there's states. There's a state for seeing the player. It's so weird though. Or what it is I just copy paste this and say explicitly the baby. Which is also kind of difficult in its own right, because not difficult, but it becomes a little messy, because now we're gonna say is hiding, right? That's a bool. This one's for the player. That's annoying. Why did I get this? 459? Oh, okay. Sorry, I just saw some emails from Restream. I thought that there was a problem. Okay. Can see object custom. Can see object is a custom action. Yeah. Because there's the part of me that wants to be forward thinking about this and wants to make sure that I'm not building anything that paints myself too much in a corner, that there's some option for scalability if I decide, for example, to make the witch do things based off of whether or not she sees other characters. To make it a more generic system. In ways to make it a more traditional vision system, like I've built a million times before. But on the other hand, I don't want to do that. That would kind of mean a whole refactoring, and I don't want to do a whole ass refactoring. This is kind of because there's so much logic in this one action. What do I do? What do I do? It's like let's look at how it goes downriver. So downriver, this vision data, right, is hiding and can see fully, and the values that are kind of coming out of this vision FSM are being processed in stuff like the investigate FSM, right? Where, let's see, actually investigate I think is only based off of hearing, except for this part. This I think does do, or maybe not. Yeah, actually. So investigate doesn't do anything with it, but chase does, right? Chase, yeah, because chase is saying, it's asking spotted player, and it's asking the vision can see fully. It's asking if it can see the player. I could just make like a hard rule for myself and say like okay, let's just try this. Let's see if I can wing it right now and then see if this breaks. We'll make an FSM, a run FSM, and it'll be called NC baby, any baby. And then in this FSM, we will get objects in field of view, and then we'll have an array get next, or rather, an array contains no, array get next. Let's do array get next. And let me check what the hell the baby setup looks like. NPCs. Right up at the baby. World right here. So the baby, the root of it is tagged as baby. It has an entity on it, a baby entity, or a character entity. And then what is if I go to prefabs, and then the young woman's baby, that one also, the root of it is tagged as baby, layer default. And then this one has, oh, no way, really? How come this character entity has never been tagged as... Did I do this on purpose? I don't know if I did this on purpose or not. I'm like scared to change it. Cause it's almost not a, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Wait, should I? No. They're both on layer default, right? Even our baby's on the default layer. Okay, fine. This is what we're gonna do. In the witch, we are going to make her, let's see, go to her behaviors, vision, in here, in the run FSM we just started, right? She gets all the things in the field of view. We'll make a new array, call this objects detected. Also, this song is fucking crazy. I'm gonna change it. Holy shit. Okay. So. The field of view of the witch, we'll say, is like 120. Range, maybe like 35 meters. Or 25 meters. Then we'll store that as objects detected. There's nothing to ignore, but the overlap mask is going to only be for things in the default layer. And the raycast mask, so this one it does a little raycast to check, hey, do I have a line of sight to it, will be for default, because it needs to touch it, as well as environment, so the environment can obstruct the view. The repeat interval is 0. It does it once. We'll put that down here. Okay. Make this say init. Send down here, go here. Check, FOV check. Once that does that, come down here. Get the first item, and it'll iterate through all those items. Excuse me. We'll call this next object scene. The finished event will be complete. Okay, sends over here. So after it, it says, okay, what do I see? And then it starts going through each of those. And then for each of those, it will ask, I think it's like game object tag compare, right? So it says, hey, next object. Oh wait, we didn't get it from here. Wait, next object seen. Is this not in a, oh, it's a float array. We need to change it to a game object array. There we go. Okay, objects detected. This also needs to be a game object. Okay, results, next object seen. All right, it says, hey, next object seen, are you a baby? And if you are, yes, and if you are not, no. Okay, if no, come back and check the next one. So we'll say, is baby, question mark. And then it comes down here, if it is a baby, and then if it is a baby, then I think what you do is like, you go like array add or something, and you say like a new array called like babies detected, game object, right? You say babies detected, add the next object seen. You do another array add, and then, all right, do I have like a closest distance, sort game objects by distance? Is this broken? I don't think it is. I think it actually works. So maybe I don't need to do an array add. Okay. Put this out here. So it adds that baby to an array of all the babies that it's seen. Okay. Add baby. And then in here, we're gonna say, yo, baby's detected. How far are you from looking for character looking for babies? Because maybe I'll use this on somebody else other than the witch as well. We'll say that the input is like, we could change that outside, right? Sort game objects by distance. Okay. And then the closest one will be the closest baby. All right, so we'll say get closest baby. Action sequence, and then we finish this FSM. Finish FSM. Right, and then the closest baby is an output, so we can actually do something with it. So down here, character looking for baby is the witch root, right? Let's make sure that everything else, the FOV check, this has to be a new variable called FOV origin, so we could tell it from where the view is being checked from. So in our case, this FOV origin is like, we'll call this like the witch head, and we'll set that with this head variable right here. Okay, and then the closest baby. Actually, yeah, I mean, we'll store the closest baby. Closest baby. Now, what you need to do is on init, you need to remove all from babies detected as well as objects detected, and then you need to set game object of closest baby to null, as well as next object scene, and that's it. So just some of these things get set to null. Okay, I think we're looking good. So back here on the vision, this is running, and when it finishes, actually, what it needs to do, let's see, FOV check. FOV check will do something in here, in between. It'll say, it's checking if it saw anything at all. If the array objects detected is empty, then we gotta check again. If it is empty, then we say again. If it's not empty, then we continue like that. Okay. See something, or see baby, question mark. Okay, back here, like that. Actually, and the again will have a buffer. We'll put like a little wait, like a 1 second wait is fine. Okay, like that. Buffer. And when we do complete and we go through everything, we have to kind of do a similar setup where you say, is the babies detected array empty? And if it is empty, or see any babies, question mark. So this one should be called see anything. And then this one is see any babies. And if this is empty, then it's no. And if it's not empty, then it's yes. So yes can come down here, and no can have a buffer. Again, wait right here. Buffer 2. Okay, comes back up here like that. There we go. So when it does, it spits out the closest baby, tells the FSM to finish. All right, and that means that we can now use this finish event to go to continue over here, vision layer, but this will be vision, or this one is like watching player, and this one is watching baby. So basically, when the witch can't see the baby, they go back to watching the player. So that's when you say the can see game object for the target closest baby. The raycast layer mask needs to be for default and environment. I guess this is like, instead of is hiding, it's like baby hiding. And this can see is can see baby. And then this one is lost baby fully. I'm not crazy about this. I'm not crazy about this direction, but you know, we're already here. We just gotta fucking, there's too much momentum. There's too much momentum. We're already here. We're already here. And then this one is like target baby position. You just put baby in all these variable names. And that's it. It's kind of, oh. Did I not? Can see baby fully. Because can see just means that they have a line of sight to them, basically. Line of sight and within field of view. Can see fully means that they have line of sight within field of view and like a few seconds has elapsed. It's like a time-based thing. So I think when see, event sent when the lost timer reaches 0 while LOS remains false. So we'll make lost target timed will be lost baby. Oh wait, I don't want to make an event called lost baby. What am I fucking doing? No. Lost target timed will make a back event, and it just sends back like that. So I guess we can kind of do it like this, right? So you're either watching the player or watching baby. Because the witch is just fully concerned with just having the baby. Of like getting the baby more than anything. Okay, I think this makes sense. And it's repeat interval, time and seconds between repeats and every frames. Okay, so this is just running every frame. That's fine. That's fine. I guess we have to test it now, right? Maybe we put some debug stuff on here first, though. If we go to Vision and say, like, you know, we kind of like set string value. Which target? We'll say witch's target. Which target? I don't know how to fucking that. I just don't want to put in an apostrophe on my variable name. Or like, which vision status? There we go. Okay, and then it says like watching. Oh, you know what this is? You do get state name. What? Get FSM state. Vision. Which vision status? There we go. There we go. So watching baby or watching player. Okay. Change this fucking music. Holy shit. Maybe I'm just not in the mood for funk. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe I'm in the mood for... I mean, no shot disco is any better right now, right? Genres... New disco, maybe? Maybe? God, no. I mean, hip hop is just so tried and true. If I go to genres and I say, or moods rather, let me say laid back. Okay. So I guess we could just test this. You know what we need though? We need like a we need a we need an FSM that is like chasing it. Is it also just like, is it too limited to have the witch always just chase the baby no matter what? Because like, what if you're right next to her and the baby's like far? She kind of just says screw you and just like walks away from you and goes for the baby. Like, would it not be more of an intimidating thing to know that she can also try to sort of like deal with you before trying to get the baby? We're gonna stop the music. Gotta be able to think for a sec. Oh, the other thing is she can get the is hiding from the baby as well. Closest baby. Cover is hiding. Yeah. That way the behavior is more dependent on. So if we just do kind of like a get baby FSM, you know, I don't know if this is going to stick around, but this is going to be good for testing. It's kind of like you just want to do a set destination as game object. And you almost do like, this is getting kind of hacky. This is getting a little fucking hacky, but you can do like a, or is there like a state switch? FSM state switch. I think this is what I want. And you can say, it's this game object. The vision, the state switch will say there's two states, or actually just one state, but it's like watching baby. And if it does match that, then we go to continue. And then over here, this one is watching player, and it should go back. It's getting a little hacky. I don't know how I feel about this, but it's progress. It's progress. It's just making me worried because I'm like, shit, man. Like, there's more stuff that I want to do with the young woman's character, like the NPC of the young woman. And if any of it ever ties into the witch, then I have to account for that too. Wait a minute. I'm kind of stupid. This vision right here, I could just have a thing in here. I could have a run FSM that is dynamically setting up which game object it can see. No, but then if it's dynamic and if it's constantly being shifted around, the action itself will never be able to do any of its logic for when it loses it, because it already got swapped out. That's still frustrating. That is still frustrating. I suppose, though, what it could be is that, like, okay, so, like, in a lot of NPC logic that I've designed before, when there is an NPC that is chasing in a environment where they could be chasing multiple targets, that, like, if one of the targets gets closer to them than the one they were chasing, then they start pursuing the closest one. And that's kind of one of the only functions or purposes that, like, having that level of a dynamic like sensor, that's one of the only functions that it serves, is being able to sort of in mid chase swap who you're chasing. Now, if I don't want to do that, if I sacrifice that one thing, what I could do is make it so that, like, it's like, it detects all of the possible targets in the scene, picks the closest one and starts pursuing it, and then doesn't stop pursuing it unless it loses sight of it. At which point it then does the check all over again of who else can I see right now. That might be good. So what the hell do I do? Okay, there's stuff with the young women, and then there's also another character. Do I have him in here? Actually, I think I do. You guys want to see something? Let's see. Quick little detour. This will turn off the lighting. Where are we? Imported assets. Where is he? It's probably in V2 assets. Oh, there he is. I'm blind. Yeah. Check that shit out. He's kind of a fucking giant. Hold on. Bring him down. Right. So it's a good frame of reference for height. Is that a good height? Maybe bring him down a little bit more. Like that. Oh, now he's too short. This. Like that. Maybe just a little taller. There we go. So this is Matthew Hopkins. He was kind of an asshole, kind of a cunt. Like he's a real person. He's a historical figure, and basically, this is like I contracted somebody out to make like a PSX style model of this guy who was an OG like witch hunter. So back when people really thought witches were a thing, this guy went around as like the de facto like witch hunter sort of like guy. I think he even like wrote a book. I think I might be confusing him with somebody else on that part, but like I'm pretty sure he sort of wrote a book on like how to catch a witch, how to find out if somebody's a witch, and kind of all this other, you know, other stupid shit. You know, essentially just fucking prosecuting innocent ass women. But as a character and like kind of as a villain, I mean, that's a very interesting person. And so, yeah. If you're gonna make a game about, if you're gonna make a game called Witch Stories and you're trying to make it as like sort of like broad and sort of all encompassing for this one sort of few branches of you know, the witch, the symbol of like the witch, Matthew Hopkins is definitely a good opportunity to introduce some chaos into your scene. So anyways, this is the Matthew Hopkins character model, and he has a hat. I think, yeah, his hat can come off. So here he is without his hat. I think that's an important thing. But he also just kind of has a cool look. Anyways, that's Matthew Hopkins. So there's that, and then there's the young woman, and then there's also, you know, I really want to put this guy in here, a little doggo. The doggo comes with a bunch of animations and stuff too, and I have a whole lot of documentation about what the hell? No. I wrote up a lot of designs about how the dog how having a dog in the game would be really cool too. So it's like the dog, the young woman, Matthew Hopkins, the player. I mean, even the husband, you know, it's like, as of right now, I don't have any ideas necessarily of how that might change, you know, with the whole witch seeing the husband, but like, yeah, and then like the two babies. So anyhow, I have to figure out, let's see, which player behaviors, vision. What do I do? What do I do? I mean, I can kind of have my cake and eat it too. Like you can make it so that you're getting all these stats on like the current thing that you're like looking at, right? The whole like is hiding, can see fully, and all that kind of stuff. Maybe you can't. Oh. Because this system does, like, this system needs to be at, like, it's a foundational thing, the vision. And I'm thinking specifically it's foundational in like the names of these variables, because other things will be referencing the data that it should be spitting out. And so if I'm building on top of this, the more I build, like I've already built like so many things that are like specifically looking at like this stuff for the player. Cause like why wouldn't I just be, oh, and then I have all this shit too with like the reaction time. Forgot about that. Okay, I've been streaming for an hour. I think I want to shower. I think I want to shower and think about this a little bit more, because I kind of can't move forward until I come to a decide decision, and I don't want to be on stream just sitting here thinking. And it also helps for me to, like, you know, I need some shower thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm gonna hop back on stream in a little bit, but I need to wash my dirty, stinky little body and do some thinking. Okay. Hope to see you guys in a little bit. I don't know who else is still here, but Cora, Killer Potato, Bishka. Thanks to everybody who swung by for this first hour, but I will be back in a little bit.